Hi guys, James here from Oz Powerbanks. Today we're just having a quick look at a new product from Choetech. It's their 80 watt solar panel, and we're just going to go through the specs of this and what you can charge with it and all the accessories that it comes with. In the Choetech pack you will get the 80 watt solar panel. We'll open this up in a second. You also get a full set of instructions with it, so you can get the outputs, how to use it, what you can charge with it. And you get your little warranty certificate, which gives you 18 months. All the Choetech products are covered by 18-month warranty. Now, this is probably an ideal type solar panel for people that are out camping, four-wheel driving, that sort of thing. There is a little bit of weight in this. It is quite a large solar panel. It is 80 watts. It's compact for the output, but it's still weighing about 3.5 kilos. So it's not one you're going to be carrying around on your back too comfortably, but great little solar panel just to slip in the side of the four-wheel drive. And we'll give you the sizes and everything on this in a minute as well. In the kit you get a few different cables which are quite useful. It's got 4 outputs on it, so you have 2 USB standard outputs. One is a high output USB, one's just a normal USB. You've also got USB-C on it, and you have a DC output as well. So they supply a DC cable. So this DC cable is pretty much what you're going to use for most larger power banks. So for example, we have a 48,000 milliamp power bank here. Now the input on this is DC. You can charge from USB-C as well, but the input on the other side is DC. So this 48,000 would plug straight into this 80 watt solar panel and charge. You can even go larger. You'll see in our section that we have kits in, you'll see we have a 72,000, we have a 96, and these 80 watt solar panels will do those larger power banks as well. You can do all your smaller stuff, so if you're doing mobile phones, tablets, all that sort of stuff, it'll still cover that, but it has that capacity to really ramp up the wattage. So you're probably going to get close to 90 watts out of the DC output on this, so ideal for these bigger power banks. So when you get your solar panel, included in the solar panel as mentioned is the DC cable. You also get these little connectors. These are DC laptop connectors. Now these will connect onto the DC cable. So if you were charging, for example, an older laptop like a Lenovo or something like that, or a smaller Dell or a Toshiba or something, you get these connectors. There is about 10 in the kit, and they are for the older style DC connectors. You also get a Anderson cable, so it'll go from DC to Anderson. So some devices, especially outdoor camping devices like fridges and lighting systems and that, will use that DC to Anderson cable. So that's quite handy for recharging and powering those devices as well. The Choetech, as mentioned, is quite compact. Comes with a little carry case, so when you're getting it in and out of the car, it's quite easy to carry, sort of in a briefcase configuration. One really cool thing that I like with all these Choetech solar panels, on the back of the solar panel where your connectors are, so where your 2 USB ports, your USB-C port and your DC port is, you have a pocket, so you have a pouch. So inside here, as you can probably see there, those are the connectors, so you will be hooking straight in here. So if you were charging your phone, for example, or your power bank during the day, you can just slip them in here for storage, or you can sit them behind the solar panel as well so they don't overheat. You probably, the best way to use these is once you've got them set up on the ground, any of your devices that you're charging, like your power banks, phones, all that sort of stuff, you sit it under the back of the actual Choetech solar panel. The panel then will keep your devices quite cool. Now all the Choetech solar panels designed with super high efficiency solar panels. The solar panels on these have an efficiency rating in excess of about 23%, which is really high. They use really high end solar panels, and the build quality is second to none. They're very durable, so if you are doing outdoor rough stuff, they're not just going to fall apart like a lot of cheaper solar panels. The stitching on there is quite strong. You've also got lashing points, so top and bottom, instead of just having little light skimpy straps, what they've done is they've put proper eyelets in here. So if you do have this attached to something, whether it's on a tree, if you're attaching it to a backpack, if you're attaching it to a vehicle or whatever, it's not going to come undone. Those little eyelets are fully stitched in there and glued in there, so they're not going to come undone. So overall, the Choetech is probably one of those solar panels that you would keep if you're going away for days and days and you have a lot of devices that you want to charge. Overkill if you're just charging a small phone. You could probably use a much smaller solar panel, but nowadays people that go away four-wheel driving and camping, they want a laptop, they want a phone, they want extra power banks. During the day, you're going to be charging up those power banks so you can actually draw down on them at night time. So the 80 watts, an ideal lightweight solution for that. The weight on this solar panel is 3.5 kilos, so super light. And the folded size on this is 41 centimeters by 36 centimeters. So it's a very compact form factor, very easy to get in the back of a car or four-wheel drive. When it's unfolded, it is 41 centimeters by 155 centimeters, and that is pretty much when all the panels are folded out completely. So you have a surface area of probably 1.5 meters. So it is quite big, but once it's all folded in, it becomes very compact. So with the outputs on this, the DC output is outputting between 12 and 18 volts at about 4.4 amps. And the USB-C, you're going to get up to about 30 watts on that. So 30 watts out of the USB-C port is enough to charge large power banks. It'll do small tablets. It'll fast charge phones. Also the USB-A on it, there are two standard USB-A ports on there. One is a quick charge, it's outputting 18 watts. The other one is the standard 5 volt 2.4 amp. So you could have multiple devices plugged in here at the same time. We've used these, we've had a 50,000 milliamp power bank, a mobile phone, and a smaller power bank plugged in at the same time. Alternatively, you could have a small tablet in there as well. So they're just a great versatile way of charging up those devices during the day when you're away hiking or camping. So that is the Choetech 80 watt solar panel. If you like this product, we will drop a link down below. You can go straight to the product page and there will be more information and specs on that. Also, if you like and subscribe our video, it does help our channel greatly if you do enjoy our videos. And also if you hit that alert bell down below, we do release content every couple of weeks. So if you're interested in the latest sort of tech to do with recharging and solar power and all that sort of stuff, just click that alert bell and you will get those alerts. See you in the next video.